Good morning. Welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Bradley Parrott. Thanks for joining us this morning. Happy Friday to you. And Teresa, who is out and about today. And Teresa, we were talking here. We've got some good coffee. Oh my goodness, you got some good food. What is going on there?
Brad, I'm glad you asked. I'm at Red, White, and Brew in Mesa to celebrate the kickoff of Arizona Restaurant Week. Over 250 restaurants participating. And I hope you got a good look at this steak here with the peppercorn herb butter and the house-made mashed potatoes, because after 35 years, Brad, I'm thinking of just giving up vegetarianism just completely and just ditching it.
Wow. One place is, all right, you know what? I'm going to leave you on that note and let you really think about it. And we'll find out when we come back to you. Oh my goodness.
Sounds good.
That looks good. All right, we'll check back in with her. All right. The new psychological thriller, Him, from producer Jordan Peele, will have any football fan wondering what the pros give up to be on the field. Well, I talked to two of the stars of the movie, my good friend Marlon Wayans and Tyreek Withers, about the movie and what they give up for their career.
My brother, I see what you got in your hand. You got you a Il Bambino Liga Tridente cigar from my line. I love you, brother.
Hey, I got to represent.
How you like
man.
those?
Oh my, I love it. I love it. It's good. And you know what? I will say, when I was watching the movie, I had one going because, that's what we're talking about. I want to be him.
Or him.
Let's talk about
him.
This because the training for this was so intense. How much training did you guys really do for this movie?
A lot.
Yeah.
Man, when you get in your 50s, it's not about chest, it's about breasts. I had to get rid of breasts in order to do I had to find my chest beneath the breast. And you have to I do double the amount of work. He young, he's worked hard, but you know what it is, trying to get those bottom two abs after the age of 50. So it was intense.
Yeah, it was like 6 days a week, working out twice a day, doing some cardio, doing like a whole regimen our trainer had, and then also football training with Jordan Palmer. I think that was a big step for me because I played wide receiver, so I had to learn how to throw practically to the point where my arm felt like it was falling off. So yeah, we went to war.
And you see me when I was all buff, and y'all seen you clocking me like, man, Marlon, you're real strong. Yes, I am. I had you getting your stuff right.
Yeah, you did. You were grilling me because you get down to 5% body fat, and you're like, Brad, where are you at?
I got to 9.
Oh.
5, and that's where he was at. I could see his heartbeat.
And Mark, let's talk about this role, because we know you for comedy, and you have played some serious roles, but this one, I have to say, I know we talked while you were filming this, but I didn't expect this. How hard was it for you to continue the stand-up and this role?
It wasn't. It was hard, but this is just what I do. I've programmed myself to work 7 days a week tirelessly and to show up and be my best me. Anytime there's an action, between action and cut, I prepare for those moments outside of that moment. And, you know me since I did Mo Money. We worked on Mo Money together. And for the 19-year-old me to be the artist I was then, but to really do the work over the course of 30-something years to become the 52, 53-year-old me, to apply it to this movie, everything is God, man. He put me on a great journey to be something different.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, it was amazing. So I got to ask you guys about sacrifice, because we don't want to give too much of the movie away, but it is about sacrificing. So with your guys' own career in this entertainment world, what have you had to sacrifice to get to where you're at?
I think for me, I sacrificed time with, family, moving away. I started my acting career around 2020, so there was a lot of distance between family, and then social distancing. And I think that was a lonely part where once things started opening up, I was booking small gigs here and there, so I had to really isolate, because if I got COVID, I'd lose the role. So things that were the foundation of my career, I really held on tight to. But yeah, I think, you miss some time with family. You try to get back as much as you can. You sacrifice things that you want to do by doing the things you have to do to get to where you want to go. So yeah, I think that's a little bit.
Kids, I know I got them. There's some people that look like me, and I know we blood, but I want to get to know them. You know, I've been working their whole lives, but they just know Daddy for being a tirelessly hard worker. And, you know, I would love to have had more time, so I make more time for the baby, for Axel. But I wish I had more time. But, you know, I try to teach my kids that, you know, time is the most valuable asset that you can have in this lifetime. So what are you going to do with it? And I'm doing my purpose.
There's a lot of hidden Easter eggs in this movie that are just amazing. So very quickly, what do you want people to really look for and take away from this literally psychological thriller that is psychologically messing with you, even when you're watching the movie?
Success is hard work. It's blood, sweat, and tears. And you got to own it, and you got to own the work. And you got to sacrifice. It is what it is, man. To be great like a closer or cleaner like Jordan or Kobe or LeBron or Dwayne Wade, you have to, Tom Brady, it's a mental, physical, spiritual commitment.
I think this is a story of an underdog, and I only say this because everybody who came together to make this film really had a point to prove. From Kira Kelly, our cinematographer, Justin Tipping, our director, Jordan Peele, our producer, we all really wanted to make something that was never before seen. And I think, you know, coming to set every day, having that passion fuel us all, going to a battle with Marlon, we get to play on set and we got to hang off set. I think, yeah, you feel that grit and the underdog passion throughout this film.
And after the hard work, celebration, cigars, Liga Tridente. We're going to have one when I see you, my brother.
I will.
Save me one. I'll bring a whole box. Don't worry. Smoke that up. Enjoy yourself.
Love you both.
I love you too.
Job. I love you, man. I'll talk to you later.
And show me.
Later in the show, Teresa shows us her dance moves in honor of National Dance Day tomorrow. But first, if you're dreaming of fall colors, we'll show you where to see them. That's next on the Arizona Daily Mix.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Napa Auto Parts, Pure Michigan, Beaches Resorts, and Nature Made by Gorbitz Communications.
The days are getting shorter and the leaves are just starting to change. Fall is on the way. That means it's the perfect time to start planning your autumn escape. I recently talked with travel expert Laura Bigley Bloom about her top tips for a memorable fall getaway. Good morning, Laura. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm doing great because we are moving into a great time to do a little traveling. So a little, you know, fall trends and stuff like that. So what do you have for us first up?
Well, let's start with your car. Many people are taking road trips at this time of the year, so you want to make sure your car is running smoothly and that your engine has the protection it needs so your travel stays smooth. That's where Napa comes in, with over 800,000 quality parts backed by rapid availability and expert support. Napa Gold oil filters deliver up to 10,000 miles of protection, trapping 99% of contaminants for peak engine performance. For engines over 75,000 miles, Napa Full Synthetic High Mileage Motor Oil offers superior protection and performance. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store or head to Napa online to make sure you're ready to go the distance this fall.
I like it. All right, Laura, I'm going to have to say that I love living out here in Arizona, but I miss my home state of Michigan and the leaves changing, which some people have never seen before, and you got to go do it, right?
You have to. And so I am preaching to the converted because I adore fall in Michigan. As you know, it's a full sensory experience and the freshest place to see the changing leaves and explore the great outdoors. Michigan has 2 gorgeous peninsulas and 19 million acres of forest that come alive with brilliant colors. You can taste the flavors of the season with warm apple cider and donuts, or enjoy a meal with ingredients straight from the farm. Sports enthusiasts can see a college football game in Ann Arbor or East Lansing, or catch the Lions and Tigers in the epic city of Detroit. Get inspired and plan your fall trip at michigan.org.
Yes, and if the Lions continue, there'll be a lot of people going to Michigan. I like it. So, all right, let's talk about beach escapes.
Yeah, well, I love the all-inclusive beaches resorts in Jamaica and Turks and Caicos. There's amazing dining, land and water sports, water slides, even exclusive Sesame Street programming. With great savings, fall is an ideal time for families with babies and toddlers who have the flexibility to travel over this time. Beaches Fall Fam Jam is underway through October 31 with splash pad parties, mini murals and mocktails, baby jammers music classes, and more. Plus, the new Tiny Traveler's First Passport offer issues a $135 resort credit per child under 5 to celebrate baby's new passport. For great fall savings, go to beaches.com.
Yes, another little tip for people. There's a red eye leaves here, get you down to the islands and to the beaches very quickly. I'll tell you, I love it. See, look, I'm giving you trips, Tins.
Thank you.
As we're all set to go, what other must-have and things you have for us for these fall trends and trips?
Yeah, well, when you're traveling, you're often trying new foods and out of your routine. So it's important to be proactive when it comes to your health. My pick is Nature Made Triple Action Biotics Gummies, the latest innovation from leading vitamin and supplement brand Nature Made and available exclusively at Costco. This gut health supplement is perfect for travel and is developed with prebiotic, probiotics, and postbiotic, offering an enjoyable 3-in-1 formula for digestive and immune health that's easy to incorporate into daily routines at home or on the go. Head to Costco or visit Costco.com for more info.
I like that. All right, look at that. We, of course, got our car taken care of. We've got going to one of the best states, Michigan, to see the leaves change. We got the beaches. And, of course, we're making sure that we are being healthy on these trips. So where can people find more information?
Yep, you can get more info at napaonline.com, michigan.org, beaches.com, and costco.com.
Perfect. Laura, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me, and happy travels.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Napa Auto Parts, Pure Michigan, Beaches Resorts, and Nature Made by Gorvitz Communications. We are here at Red, White, and Brew in Mesa to kick off Restaurant Week. They got something for everybody. You want steak? They got steak. What? You're not feeling that? How about a vegan banana cake? Stay tuned. When we come back, we've got everything that you need to know about Arizona Restaurant Week live from Red, White, and Brew in Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm here in Mesa at Red, White, and Brew. It is one of over 250 restaurants participating in Arizona Restaurant Week. Paul, the GM, is here with me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
For the uninitiated, what is Restaurant Week and how does it work?
So twice a year, it's a special week for restaurants to really showcase what they do best. And for us, this is the first time that we've been able to participate in, so we're super excited. We've been a longtime member of the ARA. So for us, it's really a chance to show first-time guests, but as well as our longtime guests as well, what we really do, and that's bold American dining.
So you've got 3 courses, and you can have the $33, the $44, or the $55, depending what kind of restaurant you are. What are you guys doing?
We're at the $55 price point.
Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
Hey, we do it right, but it's worth it. Everything is worth it.
Well, let's see why. Obviously, this is a very Flintstones size steak.
Of course. It's a 16-ounce ribeye with peppercorn butter on top, house-made mashed potatoes. The steaks we get from French's Meat Shop in Scottsdale. So everything we try to do local, and that's a big one for us.
I love that about you guys, because you can taste it in the food, when there's an attempt to be local. Is this one of your offerings?
It is, absolutely, yes. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about, looks like you got fish.
Yeah, so that's our Atlantic halibut. We do a very nice pistachio panko crust on it with a lemon butter sauce underneath, and then paired with the orzo with some garlic, spinach, and roasted marinated tomatoes.
Beautiful. Speaking of tomatoes, we got to review this caprese.
Absolutely, caprese. You're perfect. You're right on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's our RWB
I was being
caprese
pretentious,
platter.
Paul.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, some nice beefsteak tomatoes, roasted red pepper, fresh mozzarella, of course, For me, my favorite smell in the world, fresh cut basil,
Yes.
and a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette and the balsamic glaze to finish it off.
Couple appetizers.
Yeah,
that,
two more appetizers to
yeah.
pair with the caprese. So first we have that crab cake there with a Cajun remoulade, hand formed in-house here. Super, super delicious. Lots of blue lump crab meat in there as well. And then second here is our Wagyu beef sliders. So it's a Wagyu beef patty, melted mozzarella, barbecue sauce, crispy onion strings, and my favorite part is the horseradish and sweet pickle aioli on that.
I love horseradish on anything.
Yeah,
Except,
and paired with that sweet pickle, it's nice.
Yeah, right? You got the
so
yin
good.
and the yang. Let's talk about dessert, because obviously you have meat, you got fish, you got crab, you got cheese, but you have a little something for the vegan.
Yes, you've been eyeing that
I've been
all
eyeing
morning.
That. Paul, you just busted
You have forks
me.
if you want to get in on it.
Wait,
So
I do have some forks hiding back here.
It's a gluten-free and vegan banana cake, coconut icing, beautiful bruleed bananas there on the side, and a little bit of caramel drizzle to finish.
That's gorgeous. And if you want to go with your traditional dessert, full dairy, okay, full gluten, you got cheesecake.
Everything. We have our cheesecake we make from scratch in-house nearly every day with the amount that we go through. Just very traditional, super creamy, absolutely delectable.
I didn't just come here to eat.
No.
I came here to work.
You're here to work, absolutely.
Okay, tell me about your garnish.
It's just a nice Melba sauce, just pairs perfectly with it. Strong, nice raspberry flavors in there, so
I
go
didn't
ahead
know
and just
that
give it a
Melba was
beautiful-
raspberry. I'm going to pretend that I did. Again, I'm trying to make you think I'm Look,
You're
this
a pro.
is beautiful. So this gives it raspberry, and then I got to put some whipped cream, right?
Always.
Ready?
Yeah.
Now, since you've got brew right in your name, how many beers do you offer?
So we have 12 beers on tap. The majority are going to be local. Like this one here, it's church music from the Shop Brewery here in Tempe.
Church music, so it's the gospel of beer.
It is.
And it'll make you believe.
Absolutely, yeah. No matter what kind of mood you're in, that'll turn you around.
Huge wine selection you can see all around you. Looks like you got a full bar back there.
Yes.
And are you drinking local here? What do we have?
No, that's from New Zealand, Sauvignon
that's
Blanc
far
from Villa
away.
Maria, but pairs perfectly if you're going to go with the halibut entree. That we have that there, as well as over on the red side, we have our Brigand Gunsmoke. It's a red blend from down in Wilcox.
Now, I just poured this because, you know, I was in the food distribution services, i.e. was a waitress, and I think I can still pour.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having us. Now, again, we should say that Restaurant Week is taking place all over Arizona. I think as of this morning, we just checked 252 restaurants are involved. Stop by Red, White, and Brew in Mesa. Come see Paul. Again, $33, $44, or $55. If you head to their website, ArizonaRestaurantWeek.com, you can actually filter for your area, what type of food you want, how expensive, how much you want to spend. And again, Restaurant Week kicks off today. But Paul, there's an inaccuracy because it's not Restaurant Week, is it now?
No, it's a restaurant long week. 10 days. 10 days.
days to check out any of these restaurants. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, need something to do this weekend? We've got some events you won't want to miss out on. We love professional bull riding here at the CW, and you'll never experience it firsthand without some free tickets. That's right, here's your opportunity to go for free. Enter right now at az.com/win for your tickets to the big Arizona PPR team. Watch the Ridge Riders defend their home dirt at Desert Diamond Arena Sunday, October 12th. Arizona Daily Mix, there's still a lot more to come on the show. And looking for something to do this weekend? Get events brought to you by Gerber Injury Law. How about a little stroll through Heritage Park Zoo? Yes, it's the After Dark at the park, Saturday, September 20th, 5:30 to 8:30. All you have to do is get up there, get your tickets. It's 21 and older, and you'll enjoy music from south of 40, food trucks, games, animal feedings, and keeper talks. Information is right over on the heritageparkzoo.org. And again, it's Saturday the 20th, 5:30 to 8:30 at the Heritage Park Zoology Sanctuary. And looking for a little culture? How about Symphony? Yeah, the Symphony is doing a reimagining of the legendary masked hero Diego de la Vega, or Zorro as they say. This is going to be a beautiful evening of enjoying music. Saturday the 27th at 7:30 and Sunday the 28th at 2 o'clock at Symphony Hall. What amazing event, and of course amazing art and music coming together. You can visit azopera.org. And for other great events happening in Arizona, head on over to the cw7az.com/community or scan that QR code on the screen.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
All right, so many of us are always looking for ways to save time and, of course, money. So when you're purchasing a new product, you want to be sure you're getting the most out of it. Well, Alyssa Bergamini and Ashley Howard are standing by with the best deals at the best prices and this week's epic discounts from Consumer Resources BestReviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Take out your phone and scan that QR code on your screen to get ready to save big.
We have 4 must-have products today, from the kitchen to your car and even helping you find your keys. So let's dive right in. First up, the Cosori Smart 12-in-1 Air Fryer Toaster Oven Combo.
If your countertops could dream, it would dream of this. You're getting 12 functions in one sleek stainless steel unit. Air fry, bake, broil, dehydrate, reheat, and it even makes perfect toast. With a 26 quart capacity, it fits a 12-inch pizza or even a whole chicken. You'll get 75 step-by-step recipes and 3 essential accessories, and it's smart.
Plus, you can control it right from your phone. Dinner just got a whole lot easier and a whole lot smarter.
It sure did. Next, let's talk power. This is the NoCo Boost portable jump starter that will get your 8-liter gas or 6-liter diesel engine running in seconds.
And don't worry, it's ultra safe, no sparks, no guesswork. It even doubles as a power bank for your devices. Charge your phone, tablet, or flashlight right on the go. Keep one in your glove box or emergency kit as well.
When your car battery says no, this portable jump starter says go. Where's your wallet? Where are your keys? You'll never have to ask again with the Apple AirTag 4-pack.
Ashley, I definitely need this, I can tell you that. Just tap to connect with your iPhone or iPad and you are ready to track your essentials. Backpacks, luggage, keys, even your pet's collar. Precision finding leads you right to them with sound, visuals, and haptics. Lightweight, sleek, and totally secure. It's peace of mind right in your pocket.
And finally, say goodbye to dingy carpets with the Hoover Power Scrub Deluxe Carpet Cleaner. This deep cleaning machine is a total game changer for carpets, upholstery, and area rugs. It's lightweight, easy to maneuver, and comes with multiple tools, including a spin scrub brush system that cleans from every angle.
It pairs with Hoover's carpet solution for that just clean smell. Pets, kids, spills, bring it on.
All right, now let's get a look at all of our products one last time. From smart cooking, portable power, peace of mind tracking, and a cleaner home. Don't wait, these deals will not last long.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
All right, Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar, and you can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews.
We invite you to join us this Sunday as we celebrate the many contributions of our Latino community. The food, the culture, the history, and so much more. It's our Hispanic Heritage Month special, Sunday at 12:30, brought to you by Sanderson Ford and Leonard and Rowe. The weather is getting nice and it's time to reconnect with family and friends, and the best way is a dinner party. And who better to give us tips on making your dinner party a success is entertaining expert Carol Mackey. Hi.
Hi, Brad.
How are you?
Good, good.
Good. Timbers are coming down. Families are coming back into town.
Yes.
And I love that you said, you know what? Let's go with the trend that's going on. Why are people doing more dinner parties?
Well, it's a chance for an intimate gathering. You put the cell phones down, you connect, and as a host, it's a opportunity for to be creative.
Yeah, I like it. And you know, it's so interesting that I'm invited to someone's party, a little dinner party, and guess what they have? they have these little bags. They want everybody to put their cell phones in, and they're going to put them off to the side.
Love it.
Yeah, I was like kind of interesting.
Should have
was
included that.
Right? There you go. So, but I love that you came up with a theme for this.
Yes, so monthly dinner party I'm planning to do, and this month being autumn, I'm doing an Italian. I'm calling it Pasta La Vista to Summer. So only in Arizona, right?
I like it.
Chicago, we're not saying goodbye to summer.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about where we have to start, and that's when they walk in and see this beautiful decor.
Yes, right. So you don't have to break the bank, right, to do a beautiful tablescape. So starting with our runner, it's just a paper runner. They sell them, a very inexpensive, colorful. And when you're done with it, guess what? You throw it away, right?
I like that.
So, and then you should always serve water along with your other beverages, right? And when you find Italian sparkling water, it's a perfect, inexpensive way to add to your decor. So they're just a cute touch, and it's already set on the table. And then place cards, because you want to be able to decide who sits next to whom, right?
Right.
So Brad, it's a lasagna noodle with a white Sharpie. It doesn't cost you anything.
That's awesome.
Brad, you're sitting next to Teresa.
I want to bring something up which is very cool. You
Yeah.
just didn't throw the water on the table. It's like,
Right.
here goes. You dressed it up. This is really neat with a little straw and everything, and that's the key right there.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying you don't have to break the bank. Just, be creative, see what you have in your house. Like here, I just took my storage containers. I actually had these noodles, and I just put them in the containers. And look, it adds such whimsy to the table.
I like it. And then the flowers, too. That's always
Yes,
nice.
got to have some flowers.
And I love that a lot of people are starting to go to fresh flowers than the fake ones. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah. Grocery store, they have gorgeous flowers. These are just from the grocery store. So, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Another way to be creative.
Let's go to the food now.
Right.
'Cause
So I'm a big do-ahead. I've done catering for years. All my cooking classes I've done through the years, I encourage do-ahead because you want to be a guest at your own party, right? So the appetizers, I have taffy apple grapes. Just dip the grapes in caramel and walnuts. It's like a burst of taffy apple in your mouth.
Oh, my goodness.
Radishes are in season here, September to November. I have brown butter. Radish crostini. So you just brown the butter in a pan, solidifies a little bit in the fridge, add some radishes and garlic powder.
I like it. Okay.
Lasagna, perfect do-ahead. Okay, so fall, I have beef short rib, Gruyere, I have butternut squash, and I have bechamel, topped with a little bit of pine nuts, perfect do-ahead.
Oh, my goodness.
Pumpkin tiramisu. Do it individual, and that way you just pull it out of your refrigerator and you serve it, and you are a guest at your own party.
Okay, really quick, how do you
Yeah.
make this pumpkin tiramisu?
Right, so really kind of it'll be on carolthatcooks.com,
Okay.
but it's really a basic tiramisu that I added pure pumpkin into the mascarpone, and then topped it with some chopped pecans and ginger snap cookies. It's so good.
I love it.
Yeah,
That is so
and then
nice.
tapers always drip on the table, so I love these. They look so real, at the dinner table, and they're just battery operated, right?
Yeah, I like that.
So you can be a guest at your own party with all this.
I like this. Okay, we have
Yes.
all this. Let's talk about, of course, what other things that we can do just to kind of like take the party to a little bit more music-wise, different things like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Well, even on Spotify, I always find these, I make up my own, but last night I found a really good site that had dinner party music. So go to Spotify, look up the theme. It's all there for you. So, just set the table 2 days ahead of time, make something that's all due ahead. Ask someone to bring something, if it's too much for you.
Yeah. And also
So-
bring someone. That's also the part too, where it's like nice to
Right.
start bringing in the neighbors, the guests, and stuff. And
Exactly.
get to
It's a
know
great
everybody.
way to get to know someone better, right? By sitting down at the table.
There you go. And I love all this. Where can we find more?
carolthatcooks.com.
There it is. I love when you come in. It's always
Thanks,
it's like a
Brad.
party when she comes in here.
Yeah.
So, all right. Also, we have information on the CW7AZ.com. All right. Up next, see what Wally's driving in this week's Wally's Weekend Drive when we come back.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Superstition Springs Lexus.
Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Kind of a special week this week. We have the brand new 2025 Lexus TX. And where else would I come except for Superstition Springs Lexus out here just off the 60 and Superstition Springs Boulevard. You need to make sure and get on out here because they have a tremendous inventory to look at here. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about here, 3-row seating right to start with. 7 passengers in here. We call it the ultimate swagger wagon in my neighborhood. If you're cruising in this, you're liking it. First thing you notice, or first thing I noticed anyway, check out the grill. They've upgraded the grill on this, made it not quite so noticeable as it used to be when it was black. Now it's all monochrome. And when you go here, if you're rolling through your neighborhood and you kind of want to be incognito, this is the right car because this color is incognito. Go figure on that. Underneath the hood, it's a big vehicle. It's like 4,500 pounds. We have a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder in there with a turbocharger, making about 275 horse. 8-speed transmission behind it, and all-wheel drive is the perfect match for power and handling on that. Really, I was quite impressed with the fact 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, even with a turbo, moves this big of a vehicle as good as it does. And it's rolling on 20-inch wheels and these really nice matte black 20-inch alloy wheels right here. You can't say enough about them. Now, you notice the F-Sport. F-Sport is all cosmetic basically around here. You see everything's blacked out on the sides. Mirrors right here. Does have the blind spot alert in it. Also the signals. Folds away because when you're in the garage, this is a large vehicle. It's nice to have the mirrors fold in a little bit too. You check inside. One thing that you're going to notice about the inside, like I said, it is 3-row seating, 7 passengers. But then when you roll in there, telescopic smart steering wheel right up front gives you all your information and controls at your fingertips. A 12.3-inch dash for the driver. Then you have a 14-inch infotainment screen, and you've got the 21-speaker Mark Levinson premium auto in here, so it could even drown out the grandkids if you're rolling down the road fully locked up on that. Now, in the front, you're going to see leather interior for sure, but what you're going to see is heated and ventilated seats in the front and the second row. Pretty neat on that. A couple USB-C outlets in the back and your own zone for climate control. So when you're in the back, it's your total compartment right there. The guy in the third row, he's got to kind of roll with the flow, so there's no doubt about that. But you also, when you look up on top, panoramic sunroof. So whether you have the shade open and just letting the light in, or you open up the window or the sunroof all the way and let the air in. Right now, it's starting to cool down here, and we're about a month early for cooling down here in Arizona, so I don't know if this is a tease or not, but I'm liking it for sure. You can tell we're outside. Now, one place that I haven't visited this whole time is right here. I haven't seen the inside of this little flap right here. Why is that? You're not going to be real impressed by it, but I'm getting about 21 miles per gallon with it. And when you figure this is a 4,500 pound 7-passenger vehicle that is capable of towing up to 5,000 pounds, I might say too, it's the perfect vehicle for cruising down the road. Now, Grady, if you come around over here, one thing that we're going to look at here in the back is how much room is in the back and how easy it is. So you're rolling down the road, you can see I've got the left seat down, the right seat is up. So maybe you need a little bit of extra room, for cargo or something. And if you look underneath here, you're not going to find much of a spare tire under there, but it might be hiding, but it's way down, let me tell you on that. Now, when you think about this, all in all, it's Lexus quality, it's Lexus safety, everything that you've come to know and enjoy about Lexus, right here for $69,403. Come on out here, Superstition Springs Lexus. Ask for Brent Atkinson here. He's the managing partner. He'll hook you up with the best Wally deal you can get anywhere.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Superstition Springs Lexus.
The Esplanade at Camelback and 24th Street has done an incredible makeover, and one place there you have to check out is the Mercer.
Welcome to the Mercer restaurant. The Mercer is actually the new and improved or reconcepted Merc bar that's been at the Esplanade for 28 years. Now we turned it into an American bistro with classic dishes and sandwiches, classic cocktails, and an emphasis on a martini program. Here at the Mercer, we tried to recreate something that is casual elegance, something really more New York City, even all of the artwork that we've curated here has special place in our hearts because they are all pieces that remind us of where we used to live and where we used to work. And we wanted that kind of vibe where you could just come in, still enjoy anything from a steak to French onion soup to just a great burger or sandwich. As I mentioned, we have some wonderful classic bistro dishes here. We have a Greek salad, just big chunks of fresh vegetables and big wedges of feta cheese, but very simple, very clean. We have our lobster roll, sliders with caviar on top for just a little bit of jejune to it. Pigs in a blanket, but don't be fooled. Our pigs in a blanket are made with heritage beef and our own phyllo pastry. We have, of course, a wonderful raw bar. We feature 5 different hand rolls. The ones that we have here today is a spicy lobster, a spicy tuna, and a tuna pokey hand roll. We also have shrimp cocktail, oysters, clams, lobster. All of that can be found at the raw bar. We've become pretty popular for our lollipop chicken wings. They're one-bite wings so that there's no mess. They're very pretty. I'd say the stars of the show for sure. Our dry-aged Pat LaFrida burger. That beef comes from a butcher in New York. We have our French dip sandwich, which is probably the second most popular dish that we have. Our fish sandwich, we like to elevate it with really great fish and a very special breading. Coleslaw, very, very classic. We have this wonderful bar program. Being that this place used to be the Merc Bar, how could we not? We have anything from wonderful wines that you can get by the glass, by the bottle. We also have a full list of featured classic cocktails. As you can see, the star of our show is our martini program. The martini here today is our pickled martini, which has become very popular. Pickles are having a moment. Also on our menu to wrap up the meal, you obviously need to have dessert. We feature a New York style cheesecake that we make in-house that is off the charts. We also created something that is a knockoff, a play of the famous Hostess yodels. So if you were a kid and you remember ring dings and yodels and cupcakes, we have our own version of that, as well as a beautiful tiramisu. So hopefully we'll see you in here. Best way for you to get here is go to opentable.com, make a reservation. You can also go to our website, the Mercer Phoenix. Hopefully we'll see you in here soon.
All right, Teresa's checking out a dance studio in Prescott in honor of National Dance Day. That's next. We love professional bull riding here at the CW, and if you've never experienced that firsthand, here's your opportunity to go there for free. Enter your chance to win 4 tickets to see Arizona's PBR team, the Ridge Riders, defend their home dirt at Desert Diamond Arena Sunday, October 12th. Simply enter at cw7az.com/win. In honor of National Dance Day tomorrow, Teresa goes back to her dancing roots in Prescott. Take a look.
It is not every day that I'm in the presence of royalty. I must curtsy now, as I do when I'm around a queen, Miss Maricopa County 2024. She's so gorgeous, so talented, and does so much service here in the community, including right here in this very dance studio. That's part of your mission, right?
Yes, thank you so much for having me. Every single Miss America title holder gets a service initiative, and so it's something that we are very passionate about. And mine is the arts in action. Applying remarkable talents to succeed is my community service initiative, and it just works to instill arts in our schools and communities. And I was blessed to be able to open up my very own dance studio 8 years ago at the ripe age of 19 years old.
Wow.
And that is how I continue to instill arts in my community.
Listen up, teenagers, okay? You should feel very bad about yourself, because she was just a teenager opening up this great studio. And I know that dance has meant a lot to you. As part of competing, you tap dance, right?
Yes. Yeah, so I am a tap dancer. Fun fact, actually did not like tap when I first started, because I think it had a lot to do with the mistakes, hearing them out loud. Being a 4-year-old tap dancer, you start to get frustrated when you are the one that is offbeat. But I actually, through opening up my own dance studio that is all-inclusive, I was able to connect with a 4-year-old as well, who was hard of hearing. And she would connect with me through tap dance by feeling the beats in my feet, as well as feeling the beats in the song. And so that's where my love of tap grew. a few years ago when I opened up the studio. And
I
so
love
that's
that
why
story.
I tap dance now.
That's such a great story. Okay, well, I want to take a look at something. Now, you've got a dance team here, and these girls, I've met them.
Yes.
They're incredible dancers. They taught me a little bit of a TikTok dance, which we're going to show you in a minute. And I'm not, no guarantees. It might be very novice. You know, everybody has to start somewhere. But I know that you have all kinds of dancers here. I mean, the girls on your team are obviously incredible dancers, but you teach all levels, all abilities.
Yes, so it doesn't matter your economic status. I was on scholarship in dance. I come from a single parent household, and that was something that really inspired me to be able to have a scholarship program here for our students, because that should not hold you back from self-expressing. And so I'm so beyond proud of all of our dancers here at Lessons by Lexi, and boys dance too. So we actually have 2 boys on our company team right now too.
I'm so excited to dance right now with these incredible. Does your dance team have a name?
They are the Lessons by Lexi Dance Studio Lions.
That's right, and we're about to hear them roar. Okay, but don't look at me. I'm gonna try to blend in. Are you girls ready? They taught me a little bit of something earlier, and I've already forgotten all of it, and I'm gonna try to just blend. But she's a queen, and they're royally gorgeous, so here we go. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh man. All right, you guys, you know what you're doing, right? Because I'm gonna be watching you. I'm gonna be watching you and Lexi. All right, who's gonna count us in? I'll count us in. Yay, okay, thank you. 5.
I found joy, yeah, she opened up my eyes. And gave me wings and halo rings and taught me how to fly. Ooh, I feel like a million lights. I found joy in my life. And got me like, yeah.
Oh my God, you did it! Thank you so much. I win it. Lessons by Lexi, everybody, girls. Will you bow with me?
Pressure pushed me to the edge, she worked me to.
All right, we've got a lineup here on the CW7, so grab your seat on the couch and enjoy some laughs and more with us today. Starting this afternoon with 2 hours of your funny man, Steve Harvey, and Family Feud at 4, followed by Big Bang Theory at 6 and 6:30. Then it's the CW primetime lineup, Penn and Teller, Fool Us at 7, followed by back-to-back Totally Funny Animals at 8. Then bringing on the last, once again, is Big Bang Theory at 9. It's all right here on the CW7, where we like to say, it's all good. We'd like to invite you to join us this Sunday as we celebrate the many contributions of our Latino community. The food, the culture, the history, and so much more. It's our Hispanic Heritage Month special, Sunday at 12:30, brought to you by Sanderson Ford and Leonard and Rowe. All right, what a great day we had, a great week. Next week, Monday show. It may not feel like it yet, but we'll get a look at fall fashion trends with My Sister's Closet. Not my sister, but the place My Sister's Closet. Plus, as people try to get more protein in their diets, we'll show you where to get some high protein dishes on the go. And we'll see if I can eat a full pizza at Valenta's for a spot on their Wall of Fame. Can I do it? We'll see what happens. Hey, for more information on what we talked about during the show, head on over to CW7AZ.com. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Gerber Injury Law, Best Reviews, Superstition Springs Lexus, Gorvitz Communications, Napa Auto Parts, Pure Michigan, Beaches Resorts, and Nature Made.